You're good.
Hello, Level Design. Paul Nierenberg here, along with two helpers. We have Justin and Hannah, who's filming right now. For the commercial level editor homework, I decided to use Super Smash Brothers. And initially I thought that this would be a rather easy editor to use. I was concerned about the time I'd have to put into it, so I decided to take an extra step where I started by actually interviewing members of the cohort based on how they like to play Smash and what they like in levels, and I collected a lot of data on that, which helped drive this level that I have here. So this is barrel rollers, and we're going to have our companions. In fact, I'm going to take this and I'm going to spread our companions out. So, Justin, if you go to the top of the level, I'm going to take Link here to the bottom. That's a pretty good view. You generally get the sense. Thanks for jumping. Perfect. You're going to die. We'll come to that one in a second. But the idea, so I looked at what people like in levels. They like, outside of the competitive players, they like moderate to large spaces where there are places to move around and act strategic where you aren't immediately crammed against each other consistently. They also like levels that are interactive and have strategic value, but don't directly attack you or cause great problems, a la Ridley, for example, who actually jumps into the level and fights you, causing a big problem. In fact, of the 12 people that I interviewed, only one said that they even tolerated that level. So I decided here was to use the barrel as a sort of central mechanic to the level. The barrel is really interesting because when you jump into it, in fact, Iggy, would you jump to, oh man, I don't know how to use this controller at all.
You want to trade back?
Yeah, just stay right there. So hop down. When you use the barrel is not just a movement mechanic, but it will actually do damage to anyone it collides with, and it has priority over any other move in the game, as far as I can tell, although one can shield from it. So the barrels around here are meant not just as a movement mechanic or a feature, but they are actually a combat strategy. Of course, I wanted to make it fun and chaotic, so not all of the barrels are very good for you. In fact, there are 4 death barrels in the level and one that'll just fling you up and do damage. In fact, if someone follows you into that barrel, they can KO you right through the top of the stage. However, the rest of them will move you to interesting places at high speed and allow you to hit your opponent cleverly if you play correctly. So I have the central area here, which is the main sort of fighting arena, with a couple walls up here to knock people back in. You can fight me if you want, Justin. I don't mind. Getting kicked around a little bit, or doing the kicking as the case may be. Oh god, it's a terrible controller.
Give it to me.
Yeah, alright, I'll give it to you, Hannah. We're going to do a little trade-off here. Hannah, this is for you. Go beat his butt.
I won't.
I believe in you. So we're going to keep filming here. So they're fighting. They're in the central area right now that is meant as the big area, and we have the walls that keep them contained there, and barrels at each opening, based on which will sort of play chaotically into the match if they happen to jump in that direction, unfortunately, or allow them to actually navigate the match more quickly. There's also the lower level, which they're going to fight their way down to right now, which is notably a little more dangerous. Thanks very much. You tried. Which is notably more dangerous, but also an easier area to kill people. So you can force people down there and keep them essentially trapped. If you get down there, you can see both that cannon and its equivalent on the right, that one up there, are essentially death cannons and should kill you immediately. And see, you can use that strategically if you're clever.
I'm clever.
So this is the level I have. I'm going to let them play for another minute, and we can cut it off whenever we get bored.
Commentate the match.
And here comes there's Larry committing suicide. Fantastic. Hannah's chasing her around. She's taken a strategic defensive position where she can't get immediately attacked, but she is dodging around the barrels right now. They're both trying to play a ranged game. However, it's very clearly apparent that the level, while there are shooting galleries, any clever player should be able to get out of them. Now you see that Hannah right there ended up in the upwards death barrel. It's the only one that doesn't kill you immediately. However, when you are trapped up there, you do take damage consistently, as you can see Larry's taking right now. Gosh, those death barrels, huh? So we did our best to balance the level in terms of keeping people in multiple places. The middle and the left do tend to be favored. However, we've only gotten a test with 2 people at the moment. The right side does also get used, but usually to get in this barrel, which is a very effective tactic when people are chasing. What do we got out here? I'd like to thank Hannah for taunting appropriately at that moment.
Oh,
Yay!
I'm really good at this, I swear.
All right, next death wins the game.
That's not fair.
It just happened. Oh, you guys are almost even. You're fine.
Yeah, but I've killed him like twice.
Better be careful. Oh, she got him. And right out the death barrel. Fantastic. Thanks very much, guys, for joining us. That's Hannah. That's Justin. That's Paul upside down. Fantastic.